We're gonna find out who the best man is. I respect you for what you have done in the game, but you ain't never went up against me or my staff. So you remember something. We've been here before. You trying to get there.
This matchup with Canelo. Butt beating his ass. How though? How does that look?
Outbox his ass. Just outboxing this shit.
What about the weight though?
It don't matter. Bud been fighting big people all his fucking life.
Is a pretty intelligent guy. He might not try to talk, and say different things that jump off the page at you, but he's not a stupid guy, man. He's intelligent.
During the press event, Terence Crawford's coach, Brian Bulak McIntyre, sent a clear message to Canelo, saying that weight and size won't matter on fight night. He highlighted that Crawford has faced larger opponents many times and still dominated the fight. With strong confidence, McIntyre warned that Canelo is in real danger, as Crawford's sharp skills and focused mindset will determine the outcome when they clash in the ring.
Bud beating his ass.
How though? How does that look?
Outbox his ass. Just outboxing this shit.
What about the weight though?
It don't matter. Bud been fighting big people all his fucking life.
Yeah.
What about the head movement, Bomac?
What?
Canelo's famed head movement.
That's what I'm there for. That's what Saul there for. That's what Red there for. You know what I'm saying? It's called coaches.
Yeah.
So we can get past that shit.
Bomac speaks with full confidence about Terence Crawford's chances in the upcoming fight, calling it a moment to cement Crawford as the top pound-for-pound fighter. He notes that Crawford has trained relentlessly, leaving no room for excuses. According to Bomac, true preparation sets champions apart, and Crawford's discipline proves his position at the sport's peak. His words reflect not just confidence but belief that Crawford's skill and mindset will overcome every challenge, making this fight about making history, not just winning.
Terence Crawford, how excited are you? Obviously, you've seen this journey with Terence, you've seen the doubters over the years, and he's now on the biggest stage again with people questioning him, and you obviously have full confidence that he's going to come out and get victory on September 13th.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely confident that he's going to get the victory. Second of all, I'm just happy for him and the team. So, the world can see once again why he considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
There was many a time where he was maybe struggling to get certain fights, and then he had to almost kick that door down. Is it nice to see him sort of getting the fruits of his labour now and getting that generational wealth off the back of what is, obviously it's a hard career boxing, you don't get given anything.
Definitely that. Definitely good to see him get, like you say, fruits of his wealth. Get me fights that, again, will show the world why he's the best fighter in the world. Show the world why he's the best fighter in the world. I'm just happy for him, man.
Reports that Canelo Alvarez struggled in sparring with Jaron Boots and has sparked major discussions in boxing. Many see Ennis's style, quick footwork, sharp counters, and strong defense, as similar to Crawford's. If Canelo struggled in sparring, questions arise about how he'll handle Crawford in a real fight. While sparring isn't the same as a championship match, the patterns fuel belief that Crawford could exploit Canelo's weaknesses, giving his fans added confidence.
With him, right? And so people are saying now that they reached out to me and they're saying, well, Floyd Mayweather now has joined Terence Crawford's camp. Does that mean Floyd Mayweather doesn't like Jaron Boots Ennis? Floyd Mayweather went to Terence Crawford camp to give Terence Crawford advice on Canelo Alvarez. Well, one, Terence Crawford is not fighting Jaron Boots Ennis. That's number one. Number two, it's not shots at Jaron Boots Ennis if Floyd Mayweather was to go to Terence Crawford camp. Number three, I saw this clip that Fight Hype had put out, and it's an old clip of Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford at Shakur Stevenson's sparring session in Las Vegas. Shakur had called them all to be at that sparring session, okay? And Floyd Mayweather assisted. Now, Floyd Mayweather took on Canelo Alvarez September 14th of 2013. That was 12 years ago, okay? And so with that said, this one has nothing to do with the other. Floyd Mayweather, from what I'm being told from Terence Crawford's camp, that he has not went up to Colorado and helped Terence Crawford do anything. Okay, now I don't know if he's willing to or not. I don't know if Terence Crawford reached out to him or not. I don't know if they spoke on the phone or not. But it's when you saw Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather at the top-ranked gym watching Shakur Stevenson, and they had a conversation with Eddie Hearn. That's very, very old. Okay, that's very old. Now Floyd Mayweather has stand pat on Terence.
Responding to the sparring rumors, Bielak firmly rejected any comparison between Ennis and Crawford. He admitted that Boots is talented but stressed that Crawford operates on a completely different level. According to him, no sparring partner can truly replicate what Crawford brings to the ring. Bielak explained that Crawford's combination of experience, adaptability, and sharp mental focus makes him impossible to imitate. That is why he believes the comparisons are off the mark. The real fight, he says, will showcase Crawford's unique qualities, built not just on speed and movement, but also on intelligence under pressure. Bielak's words reflect his strong faith in Crawford's individuality and his ability to overcome any supposed stylistic similarities.
That don't mean shit, man. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing, man. Boots ain't no Crawford.
That's right.
Yo, hey, like I said, that don't mean, all that shit don't mean nothing. That shit ain't gonna help him. He should have just got the last cab driver he just fought. Cause that shit ain't gonna, that don't mean nothing, man. All that shit don't mean nothing. You ain't no Bud Crawford. They don't have that mentality. Having that mentality and going upside your head at the same motherfucking time, shit, man. I don't give a fuck.
Analyst Ade Oladipo expressed concern over Crawford adding extra weight before the fight. He noted that boxing isn't just about size but balancing skill and power. Gaining too much weight too quickly, he warned, could slow Crawford or disrupt his natural rhythm. Oladipo fears that the fighter, known for his speed and fluid movement, might lose his key strengths by trying to match Canelo's size. While fans admire Crawford for moving up in weight, Oladipo emphasizes the risk of altering what already makes him exceptional, highlighting how even careful preparation can bring new challenges.
35 pounds, look really skinny. Even at 140, go and watch his fights against, who's the one that made, I'm trying to think of his name now. The fight at 140, Julius Ndongo.
Oh yeah.
And when he's just skinny, he's like wiry, he's very much Tommy Hearns. Now,
oh, have you seen him?
He's now
massive.
He's jacked.
Man, he looks like huge. He's got to be north of 170.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah. Which there's a part of me that's like, dude, you don't need to be that big. Like, I don't think this is a strength for strength thing. I think this is a skill and speed thing. I don't know. I feel like if you're trying to sit on your punches to hurt Canelo, nobody hurts Canelo.
He's been hit by Callum Smith, Sergey Kovalev, Bivol.
Yeah.
Crawford ain't hurting him.
Golovkin.
And Golovkin. Crawford ain't hurting him.
But Crawford knocks everyone out.
At 147 pounds. That when he at 154, did he knock out Ismail Madrimov?
No, he didn't put a dent in him, really.
Didn't put not even a little dent in him. Canelo Alvarez is not Ismail Madrimov.
Yeah, but okay, who is Canelo Alvarez now?
That's a good question.
Yeah, like who are we watching now? Because when I go back and watch the guy that fought Skull, everyone likes to dig out Skull. Sorry, 1 second. Canelo's got to do more. Canelo's output was the worst output I've ever seen of a unified champion. I'm not joking, the worst.
That fight.
Yeah.
He literally did. But my kind of thinking is all right, well, who is Canelo now? Well, in the nicest way, although he's been fighting good fighters, when's the last time he had a super fight?
Who?
Canelo. And that's when we see the real Canelo, when he has a super fight.
Okay, Bivol.
Yes, correct. And he lost. But Bivol was significantly better at 175 pounds.
Okay.
Much bigger.
Yeah.
Crawford, similar in terms of they're both skilled.
Trainer Brendan Edwards offered a balanced perspective, noting that Crawford is aware of Jaron Ennis sparring with Canelo and the power he brings. Instead of being shaken, Crawford uses this as part of his preparation. Edwards explained that Crawford's confidence remains unaffected by outside factors. What matters is the actual fight and his ability to adapt in the moment. Knowing Ennis was in Canelo's camp could even motivate Crawford's team to prepare for that style in training. Edwards emphasized that Crawford thrives in these situations, and his mental toughness keeps him steady regardless of who assists Canelo.
It can make Canelo go up, it can make him lose his confidence or take a piece from him, and it can make Crawford say, okay, let me tell you something about Crawford, man. I watched Crawford. I watch how he evolved throughout the years. I've been watching him. Me, Red, and Bomac been cool since way before Crawford hit the mainstream. Way before he hit the mainstream. And I watched him. Crawford is a pretty intelligent guy. He might not try to talk, and say different things that jump off the page at you, but he not a stupid guy, man. He's intelligent. He know Boots is the real deal. No matter what all of the public say and everybody talking, he knows it. He knows Boots is the real deal. Crawford's little brother is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson and Boots is super cool, and Shakur Stevenson was in the amateurs with Boots. Don't you think Shakur told Bud, yo, bro, I love you. You my big bro, but that kid nice, bro. You gonna have to be on your game to fuck with him. You don't think Shakur told Crawford that, and you don't think he respected his opinion? You don't think that Red and Bomac got eyes and they know Boots is special? You don't believe that? I don't care about all this talk on the internet because they may fight. So you can't be too complimentary of a guy that you may fight. But you don't think they know that? So by him bringing Boots in, that's probably going to take Bud to another level mentally. And that's where I think that Bud win this fight. I think he got a mental...
A common debate among fans and analysts is whether Canelo's size will overwhelm Crawford. Supporters highlight Canelo's proven strength at higher weights and question if Crawford, who began at lightweight, can handle a naturally bigger opponent. The discussion focuses on size versus skill, with doubters arguing that no matter Crawford's talent, Canelo's heavy shots could eventually take their toll. Many in the boxing community feel that facing such power could be a significant challenge for Crawford.
I got Canelo winning. I think Canelo's gonna knock him out. But
I think Canelo's gonna hurt him.
I think he's just too powerful, man, too strong. I hope Terence Crawford does well and stuff, man, because I love the way he fights, and he's a hell of a fighter, and I respect him as well too. So I hope he puts up a good fight and everything. But at the end of the day, man, Canelo, if he catches you, dude, it's gonna knock you out.
Look, at the end of the day, I always say this. He took Golovkin's biggest hit, and he took Bivol' biggest hit. I don't think Crawford could knock him out.
I think Terence Crawford can knock Canelo out if he catches him, because with Gennady Golovkin hit harder, but he was a lot slower.
Yeah.
So when Canelo seen the punches coming, he's able to embrace. I think if Terence Crawford catches Canelo with a shot that he doesn't see coming, boom, then he could hurt him.
You think so?
Another major point in the debate is Canelo's extensive experience at the top level. Analysts highlight that he has faced nearly every style: slick movers, aggressive punchers, and defensive specialists, accumulating championship rounds under the brightest lights. This gives him a calmness in high-pressure situations that few can match. Experience shapes a fighter's response to adversity, and Canelo has repeatedly proven his toughness. Supporters argue that combining this knowledge with his natural strength makes him a rare challenge, suggesting that while skill matters, Canelo's championship experience could give him a significant edge over Crawford.
In camp with Canelo, it's just different. He's got speed, he's got velocity, he's got precision, he's got positioning, he's got power, and he's got just an incredible amount of experience. I think there's 10 fights that haven't been added to his record. Mm-hmm. So, and Bud, when Bud was fighting at 130 or 35, Canelo already was at 54. So there's definitely weight.
Some in the boxing community are conflicted about this matchup. They admire Crawford's courage in pursuing greatness but question if Canelo is the ideal opponent to highlight his legacy. The concern isn't Crawford's talent but the physical disadvantage that might overshadow his skills. Critics argue he could have proven himself through other paths without facing a naturally bigger fighter. Still, many recognize that this fight offers Crawford unmatched exposure and the largest financial reward of his career.
Another good segue. Let's talk about the real deal, though. Ryan, questionable fighter. Some people always question certain things. That boy Canelo, that boy Crawford. Nobody questioning those two. How you feel about that fight coming up?
I'm questioning it. I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, what?
Big man, little man. I wish Crawford had some other opportunities to really solidify his greatness in a different way. Canelo, he's got Bivol, he's got Benavidez, he's got all these other legitimate 168, 175 pound guys that he can fight, for my opinion, to really help his namesake. And you're going to go fight a little smaller guy. And I'm not something against Bud. Bud is as talented as they come.
Really?
But you're talking about a guy that's probably walks around at 180, 190 pounds. You know, Bud is not a huge, massive guy.
Right.
I don't know if y'all can tell us what the hydration clause is. I'm not sure if you got that worked out. Probably not. Okay. Because Canelo is obviously the A side. But I just think there's better fights for both of them to be had. You know, I'm glad that Bud is going to get this payday. You know, it's very important.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't ride to the sunset after this one. But I'm really disappointed in Canelo because I felt like Canelo has a lot of other opportunities he could to really solidify himself as being a pound-for-pound great. And I think this is going to kind of, win or lose, is going to tarnish his reputation.
Really? Now, what if he takes this fight and then he rides off into the sunset with Benavidez?
Same
something
thing.
like that? Same thing?
I mean, he's got to fight Benavidez. He's got to fight. He's got to fight Bivol again. He's got to fight. He's up-and-coming 168, 165 to 170.
Bomac described the fight not as a battle of size and strength, but as a test of intelligence. He emphasized the importance of boxing's small details, where timing can neutralize power and speed can offset size. To Bomac, Crawford's brilliance lies in his ability to adapt instantly, making him a puzzle opponents struggle to solve. His phrase, "skills pay the bills," reflects Crawford's entire approach, showing that while Canelo has power and experience, Crawford's mastery of the finer points gives him a genuine chance to beat the odds.
Step in the ring, you know, we got the doctors and the scientists and the nutritionists and everybody that's in camp that's going to do their part to get where we need to get.
How much more power does he have?
He got some thudding power up there, and we're just going to sustain it for 36 minutes.
Why do you believe you've got what it takes to come up 2 divisions?
Like I told the other guy, skills pays bills. You gotta have skills, man, to be going up there to fight somebody like that, like a Canelo. And not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. You know what I'm saying? So, styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skill?
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you. He'll get the job done. You know, because you know, boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo, I'm not taking nothing away from him, but just a little bit better.
I can tell you fully believe in your fighter and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously, Terence believes he's better. Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there as the first war of words?
That's just press conference, man. The reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one, the first day he walked in the gym to where we at now, we haven't lost yet. Okay, he got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
One thing about this, I always remember this. He got 2 losses, right? We got no losses. So we know what to do to get that win, right?
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more updates and insights.